everyone, today we are going to do an unboxing. You guys know, if you saw my last video where I showed you my Color It gel pens and how they blend so beautifully in that new release from Color It, that Fairies coloring book. It was so much fun to film that video, and I love blending with gel pens, and I had not done it in quite some time. So what did I do? I think, like everybody else in my Facebook group, I have caught the bug too. Everybody just wants to buy every supply they see. And I'm not going to do that. I know some of you are doing that, but I'm not going to do that. But I wanted some more gel pens because I wanted to test them out. So what we're going to do in this video is we are going to unbox these Tanmit 240 gel pens. They're actually not 240 pens. They are 120 color gel pens, and then it comes with 120 refills. And I think that we may do a little bit of blending in this video because I want to be able to test them out and see how they compare to my absolute favorite gel pens, the Color It's. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. So if you want to see that, please do stick around so that you can join me. If you enjoy videos like this, please do subscribe to my channel and turn your bell notifications on. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up because that really helps my channel out a lot. If you check the description box below, you will find links down there for my Facebook group as well as my email list. If you sign up for my email list, you will get a free color swatch chart back in your email for free that you can swatch all of your colored pencil sets. And I also have a link down there for my Patreon if you would like to support me over there. Let's go ahead and get into this unboxing and testing out these gel pens. So this is the box, exactly how they came. Over here on the side of the box, it says set of 120 unique and wonderful colors in a variety of styles, 120 free ink refills, ensures longer using time, standard and environmentally friendly materials, contact us if there is any product or any issue you have, and then they give you their email address. Our color gel pens are made of original quality. The manufacturer has been making gel ink pens, ballpoint pens, and pen refills for the brand of Tanmit for many years. We have a professional team, strict management, advanced equipment in order to effectively protect the quality of our products. So on this side of the box, it's going to tell us what we get. So it tells us again that we get the 120 unique colors. And here's a list of what you're going to get in this set. So 28 glitter, 19 neon, 16 pastel, 20 metallic, 16 fluorescent, 6 rainbow, 4 standard, and 11 dye wear. I wonder what dye wear is. We're going to open them up and see. And then it just tells you some of the colors, I guess, that come in the box: red, blue, purple, yellow, pink, green, orange, and coffee. Let's go ahead and get these opened up. So we're just going to open it here by the side. And then what do we have here? I believe this is the refills. It's very nicely packaged. Yep, these are all the refills. This is how they come and what they look like. And you guys, before I decided to bring these on camera, I went and did a search on YouTube for these specific gel pens. I've heard great things about them, and there are others that I want to try. I already own the shuttle art ones, and I really love those too. But they are like a mixture of sizes as far as the tip goes. And so we're going to see exactly what these are. But look at some of these colors. You can see in these refills that we get lots of fluorescent colors. So pretty. If you look at these really, really closely, you could see that there's 2 colors in these. How cool. Oh, I love it. Let me pull out the other ones and see here. So these are the other ones. I wanted to be able to look at them all because this is kind of, oh my gosh, we get a really light blue. That is one of the colors in my Color It set that I could not find a very pale blue, and so I've been having to go to my shuttle art set to find that color. And then here we have some more much more muted colors. And then it looks like we've got some metallics there. So those are the refills. And it looks like it's much easier than my shuttle art set. If you guys want to see the shuttle art set, I can do a review on those too. I've not even ever taken those out of the plastic yet because they are so frustrating and so annoying, because once you take them out of the plastic, there's no names and numbers or any way to be able to identify what pen matches up with what refill. So, and I don't want to take the time to sit there and number out everything. So I'll probably just get rid of the refills on those and just use them for what they are and just pick colors, because I just don't have the time for that. Okay, so here we go, 240 gel pens. Again, it's not 240 gel pens, it's 120, and then you get 120 refills. So this is what they look like. Look at these pretty colors. I know I'm not the only one that gets very excited over beautiful new pens or pencils and just seeing all the colors. I'm trying to see how these open up today. Oh, they've got, oh, these are nice. Okay, so they've got Velcro. Okay, so this is like one, oh, they open up like this. Okay, so they have Velcro like right here, and then again on this other side, and then these two pieces of plastic are actually banded together. Oh, and then it opens up another, oh, this is kind of really cool packaging. Oh, that is really neat. I thought that I was going to want to take all of these out and put them into a container or something, which I still may do, but this is really kind of neat. Look at all those fluorescent colors. Oh, goodness. I am going to have a ball with these guys. Oh my goodness. I hope and pray that I really love these. Just looking at them right now, I really want to love them. So let's go ahead and take a look at these pens. They have the name Tanmit written here on the tip, and then they have a color number. So they don't have any names, but they have color numbers. I went through the set a little bit off camera because I wanted to see exactly what some of the numbers on the pens actually mean. And if I look at them, like this one here will have GN01, and then sometimes next to it you'll have GN02, GN03, GN04, but then it skips to GN06, I think, or maybe I accidentally swapped those around. I don't know. Parts of them seem to be in some kind of order, and then they kind of go out of order, so it's, I don't think they're in any particular order. They are to a certain point. But if you look at this, by looking at the color, like this one is a GN, and then if I pull this one out too, this one is also a GN. So this one is GN02, this one's GN01. And so if I look at them and I look at the colors, like here's another one that is GN12, I'm assuming that the GN stands for glitter neon because these are neon colors. So then, let me just slide these back in here. I don't know if I'm going to leave these in this case or what I'm going to do with them. I think I would like to actually put them in either a case or just kind of put them up on my desk in some kind of holder. But if I come over here and I look at these, then I've got a P. This pretty purple color is P15. And if I look at the side of the box, like I was showing you earlier, there are pastel colors in here. And so I'm assuming that the P probably stands for pastel. So I would assume with the 15, it says that there's 16 pastels. So this is number 15. And then here is number 16. So it doesn't look like they're in any kind of order because we go from P15 to P6 to P16. And then let's open it up and explore a little bit more and see what else we have here. So if I come to the back, it looks like all of these are all G's. So you get all of these glitter colors. And then it looks like in here we've got our beautiful, more like glitter metallic colors, like our golds and our bronzes and such. So this looks like our silver. And then I'm not sure if this is, I would have to swatch it to see. That looks more like a bronze. It doesn't really look like an actual gold. I think gold probably has more yellow in it. Look how they just snap right in though. That is kind of cool. the packaging is pretty okay on these. I really thought that I was going to have to put them somewhere else or kind of rehome them out of this packaging, but I kind of don't have a problem with this packaging. I kind of like it. They've got really good snaps here to protect your pens inside the package. They actually snap in and out, which is really cool, so you know that they're always secure. And then if we look at these, like this one here has an M on it. So here's our metallic section, I think. And they're in some kind of order. They're not in exact order, but they are in some kind of order. But this one has an M on it, so of course the M stands for metallic. So there are 20 metallics in here, and so this is number 19 in the metallics. I'm thinking that I may take them out of this package and put them in like a holder and put them according to metallic, glitter neons, or like whatever they are. So let's see what else we have in here. Okay, so this one's a metallic too. Look how pretty that green is. But that is a metallic too. So this one is a B. So the B, now, my goodness, B may stand for basic or something like that. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so confused now. Okay, so this one says B on it, and I think, remember when I showed you the side of the package, and it had where it showed red, blue, purple, yellow, pink, green, orange, and coffee? Maybe the other colors are under the style of the pen, and then maybe this is just the straight up red. You know what? That is what it is. Look. Because right over here, let me see if I can turn this a little bit without messing up my camera setup. But let me bring these a little bit closer to the camera and show you. That must be what it is. So if we look at these, yeah, that's what it is. These all have B on them. So this is just like our basic or primary blue, and then our basic or primary green, and then our basic or primary red. And then, what would this be? I guess they call this coffee. This must be the coffee, but it looks black to me. And that's not all of them, so the rest of them must be in another part of the pencil case. So I flipped it back to the other side so we could take a look at this. But these right here all have a D on them. And so these are what they consider the die wear. Then we've got more metallics here. Okay, so this is where our basic colors were. And then these here are all metallics. So metallic, metallic, all the way across here. More metallics. And then up to here, and then we have our D, which would be like our basic colors. This must be the coffee, this brown color right here. So they give us the coffee, and then they must give us a black. Let's take a look at some of the fluorescents. Look at these gorgeous colors. So let's look at these over here. This one has a D and says D11, so I'm assuming that's whatever die wear is. I thought that it was a combination of two different colors, but it's not looking like that. I'm going to have to swatch some of these with you guys on camera so we could see exactly what these colors are. But this is where the D stops right here. And then this is where the neons start. So they've got an N on this. I'm assuming that they're considering this neon, but it looks like a brown color to me. So neon, neon all the way down here. So they're considering all these neons, I assume. Some of them look very neon and some of them don't. And then these have P's on them. So look at these gorgeous pastel colors. Oh my gosh, look at that color. Do you guys remember the Atomic Tangerine in the Crayola set? That reminds me of the Atomic Tangerine. Look how beautiful. Okay, I say that we go ahead and do a little blend test on these and see what happens. Let's go ahead and grab some mixed media paper so that we could test these a little bit, and maybe I'll bring out my Color It book that I was coloring in yesterday, the new Fairies one that I just got in my previous video, and maybe we'll test it out on there too and see how well they blend. I'm really curious to see what the tips are like and what size they are. Grabbed a couple colors here from the set that are just glitter colors. So I've got G15, G06 and G10. And like I said before, you get 28 glitter colors. So you're going to have 28 of these. And I just want to see how well they blend. So like I showed you in my last blending or glitter pen blending tutorial, what I do when I'm working with glitter pens is I just take all of the tips off. Okay, so let's go ahead and just lay these down. It looks, here's the tip of them. And so they look like they have a pretty big tip on them. They don't look very fine. So let's go ahead and check out this color. Oh my gosh. Look how nice they flow. I'm gonna have to go look at the description on Amazon and see how big the tips of these are. That is gorgeous. So after this one gets going, it flows really nicely too. I don't think they have a 1.0 millimeter tip because they don't seem to have as wide a tip as the colors, but they flow really, really nicely. And look at these colors. I'm gonna have to swatch these. Look how beautiful those are. Okay, so who wants to try a blending test here on this paper? Let's go ahead and try that first. So as I showed you guys in my last video, you need to make sure that you get enough of the paint from the pen down onto the paper so that they could blend. And when you're working with gel pens, you have to work a little bit quicker. So that's why I always leave the tops off. And don't worry, by leaving the tops off for a little while in the time that you're using them, it's not going to cause them to dry out. Okay, so we're going to lay down some of this color, and then I'm going to come back and lay down some of this color. Oh my gosh, look how the color changed. Oh wow. Look how where the two colors met here, they changed and blended so well that they made another color. Oh wow. Let's add in some of this color here and see. I'm not sure this one will blend quite well with the others, but we'll try it. And then pull some of that back through. Oh my gosh, they are blending like a dream. Look at this. And they are gorgeous. Look at the colors. Wow, guys, I love these. Any enabling that I do in this video, I am not responsible. I know you guys all in my Facebook group are like, I'm blaming you, I'm blaming you. Like, I just bought this and I'm blaming you. Like, I am not responsible. I'm just finding something that I really, really love, again, too many times. And you guys know that I love to share all of these things with you. And I'm not responsible if you purchase them. But I will have links down in the description bar below for you guys to go get a set of these if you want them for yourselves. Let's go ahead and test out maybe some pastels and see some of those colors. So I pulled out some gorgeous pastel colors. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Am I the only one that gets this excited over these pens? Over any pens? I am not only a pencil addict, but I'm also a pen addict. Oh, it doesn't stop. Okay, so here's our colors. And I pulled this one because remember I told you this looks very similar to the Atomic Tangerine in the Crayola set, which is my absolute favorite color in that pencil set. This looks very similar and I wanted to see what it looked like down on the paper. So here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are definitely, the tip on these is definitely, let me hold the tip closer to the camera. But the tip on these is definitely not as thick as the colors, but they do blend together very nicely as you can see. Let's go ahead and try this pink neon color. I do think that the glitter pens of the set were blending together, or were going down on the paper much nicer. But I don't know, that may just be me. This one seems a little bit sketchier here. It's going down pretty nice though. I mean, maybe that's just the difference in the neon colors and the glitter colors, or the type of paint that's inside of them. Okay, so we got this one flowing. Look at these colors. Let's try the blue neon. And then I picked up a different green. Oh, I love these colors. So, so pretty. So let's take a couple of these and see how they blend together. Let me just go ahead and go off this blue here and just kind of blend some of the green into it. And you guys, if you saw my last video, you saw how I kind of got these to kind of blend into one another. If you didn't already see that video, I'm going to make sure that that video is linked for you to go ahead and be able to check that out. But I did a blending tutorial with gel pens in my video just yesterday. And a lot of you really loved that video. So if you don't already see it, you need to go back and watch that. So when you blend with gel pens, you just kind of come back and lay down more of the color. Now this mixed media paper is not really handling it very well. I think that maybe we should go to a coloring book. Let me go ahead and grab my coloring book that I got just yesterday that was in my previous video, and I will be right back. So here's what I colored yesterday in my previous video, and this was done with the Color It pens. And so I chose some colors that are very similar, just so that I could kind of compare them to what y'all saw in the previous video. Because you guys know that the Color It pens are my absolute favorite. And I've been using them for a couple years. And when I can't find a color in my Color It set, I've been going to my Shuttle Art set. But I really don't care. Like, I love how the Shuttle Arts work, but I don't care for the idea that they don't have names, and it's like I never know what color I used. If I'm working on a certain project or something, I can't go back unless I just leave the pens laying out. And I don't like doing that because I've already got so much stuff all over my desk. But let's go ahead and we're going to try to lay some of these down on this page and see how they blend. And I'm not going to color like a whole wing or anything. I think I'm going to start over here, and I'm just going to kind of do the same thing I did in my previous video, just so we could kind of compare these and see how they do. So let me go ahead and just lay this color down. This is very similar to the color I used in the Color It set, and they are laying down really nicely. Oh, wow. Now see, when you're working with your gel pens, gosh, when I tell you guys, this book is amazing. This book is so amazing. Any of these Color It books, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link again down in the description box below for this Color It book, because this book is pretty cool. A lot of their books are pretty cool because they've got really great paper in them. If you didn't already see my review on this book, do check the corner, or the upper right hand corner, and there will be a link there so that you can check this out. But look at, they're blending so nicely on this book as well. And these, I don't know, can you see them both on camera? If I'm looking at them, like, these are the neon glitter pens. So they may have more neon, I guess. They have the GN on the tips. It says GN So this is GN16. So this is going to be the glitter neon. These are just, I guess, straight up glitter. They look pretty. This color looks pretty neon to me. And I've got another color here. Let's go ahead and try the color that looks very much like this gorgeous hot pink here. So let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's go ahead and do it in this section here. Okay, so this gorgeous color is going to be a little testy for me. I got the pen working and it's flowing really good now. Sometimes you just need to, that's why I tell you guys all the time, leave a, you know, a scratch pad or something off to the side, whether you're working with pencils or whatever you're working with, so that you have somewhere to either swatch out your colors, or like in this case, I just wanted to get my pen flowing. These are pretty amazing. I really like them. Look at that. Oh, wow. These are really good. And the whole set, like, what did I pay for these? 120 pens for, I think, $19.99 is what I paid, I think. So let's go ahead and try one more. Oh, I need the hot pink. Let's go ahead and lay some hot pink down in here. I'm starting to think that I just want to color an entire page with gel pens. Did I use the wrong color there? I did. So let's just remember there's never any mistakes. I kind of wanted both colors there, so I'm going to come back and kind of pull it down into that hot pink with my second color so that that color is there too. And if you lay enough of the color down, now see, I did that part wrong, but I could just kind of blend that out and just mix it all in. And look how pretty it still is. And then I could always come in here and just kind of add a few more shadows and darken that area up so that you could still see the separation of those two places, or those two areas on the page. And I'm going to come in here and just add, oh, see guys, now I'm getting carried away with coloring with these gel pens. Oh my gosh, if you guys have any other sets you want me to test out, you need to let me know in the comments below. But I think I really love these. And they may be a 1.0 millimeter tip. I don't know. I'm going to go and look at the description on their website. Or not their website, but their description on the Amazon page, and see if maybe I can get more information on these. And then I just used this lighter color to kind of blend all those in. And you can take, like, just like with pencils, you can take the colors, you could blend them together, and if you put two colors together, you could end up forming a whole entirely new color. And that is what I just did there, like right there in the center. I took those two mid colors and I turned them into another color, and then I just kind of pulled them through with that hot pink color. So I'm going to start out here with the hot pink. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I could show you guys like another technique or something with these. So I'm just going to fill in this area right here with the hot pink. And then I'm going to come with my next color and I'm going to fill some of this in over here. And then I'm going to come back in with my darkest color. And we're just doing this one a little bit different. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull some of that down. And that is how you blend it together. And then if I wanted to, I can come in here and I could just kind of add some of this color in. And then come over here and just kind of blend it all through. And I just kind of changed the color a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it just kind of blended it all through and changed the color just a little bit by adding some of that purple in with the hot pink. And when you do that though, like you could see right now that it has a few little lines in it. But if you wait for that to dry for a little while, you will be able to see that you can go right back over it and you could just fix it. So you don't really want those lines there, but that's kind of what happens when you've got so much paint from the gel pens down on the paper. I'm just trying to make sure that I get enough paint down on the paper, because you have to have enough paint down on the paper to be able to get them to blend. That is really the trick of the of any gel pens that you're using. So let's go ahead and maybe with these two colors, let me see if I can do a little something more here, but I'm going to go ahead and lay this one down. And then I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to add the darker one, and I'm just going to do it like very lightly. And do you see how I just kind of gave that a shadow? Look how cool that is. So you can actually do the same thing with these. Like if you were using pencils and you wanted to just create shadows and such by using like midtones or dark tones or highlights or whatever, like that is something you could totally do. Like if I wanted to come in here and I just wanted to keep going on with this color, like if I was actually coloring this wing, I probably wouldn't do it this way or exactly this way. But I'm just trying to show you guys some of the effects that you can actually create. So if I wanted to come down here and I just wanted to lay some of this in here and then kind of pull it through, I'm kind of using both colors and I'm just blending them all out. Look how cool that is. And then I've got like both colors just kind of blended together, and I'm just using one after the other, one after the other. And I'm kind of trying to do it rather quickly because this won't work once the colors have dried. So this is how you would just kind of get two colors into one area. But look how neat that is. And then you just keep coming back and intermixing both of the colors. And then I've got both colors down here. Look how pretty it is. You could just go back and blend them together, and then even if I wanted to come in here and maybe add some hot pink, I can pull that through and add a little bit of the hot pink. And then I can even come back and bring in my lightest color that I was using. But look at that blend, guys. Isn't that so cool? This one will have to probably go back and blend together a little bit more because I have quite a lot of paint from the pen down on the paper here. But once you go back and you fix it, and look at that, I added a little more of that darker purple in there just to, I think I want to pull that out with this color and just kind of blend it in. Look how cool that is. But see, that is a whole nother technique you can do with the pens. And I think that is really, really cool. Like you can do so many special effects with these gel pens. You could blend the colors together to create other colors. You could blend them together kind of just in a straight line like I did over here on this fairy's wings. But There are so many different things that you can do. You can put the colors together and kind of add one color, then bring in another color, add another color, add in, another color, and just kind of go back and forth. And if this was on something else, not necessarily a wing, like I could even do her hair like that, and I could add in all the highlights on her hair, and that would look super cool too. And then always remember, if you've got areas where it kind of looks a little bit scratchy, like in here where it still looks a little bit scratchy, you would just come back, and now that it's dry, you would just go over it again. And see how that just fixed that? These gel pens are pretty cool. They're really good gel pens. They really are. I really, really like them. I don't know that I really like them yet as much as my colorets, but they come with more colors, so that's a positive. And they did blend together really, really nicely. I would have to be able to tell whether or not I like which one I like more, I would probably have to put them up next to one another. These look like, I mean, these you can see the glitter. Of course, these are still, I think, drying. But if you look at the colorets are just kind of like pow. Like you could really see that glitter in the colorets. So as far as that goes, I really, really do love that. These, you could see the glitter, but it's not like pow, like in your face kind of glitter. And some of the colors, like this color here looks to have a little bit more glitter, and then like the hot pink right here, they're all the same type of pen, like they're all the glitter neon, but this one looks like it has much less glitter, and then the glitter looks like it's more intense in these colors, so it may all depend on the colors. But as far as the color ones, it is the same all around. Like if you're using their glitter pens, it is going to be glitter pow in your face. So as far as that goes, I really, really love that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing and review and the little bit of the blend test that we did for these pens. If you liked what you saw, you can check the description box down below, and everything that you've seen in the video will be down there below. With links if you decide you want to purchase some of these things for yourself. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy coloring. Bye.